Pleased to bring in right now our panel, GOP strategist, lawyer Ford O'Connell, also attorney Tom Del Beccaro, and he's the former California Republican Party chair, author of the new book, The Lessons of the American Civilization, and also with us, host of the Ike Wingate Show, Ike Wingate. So here we are, guys, a few hours to go with the polls being open. Donald Trump feeling confident. We just saw him at making a stop in Florida. Ford, you're a part-time resident in Florida, so give us sort of a check of where you feel like the pulse of the people is now as we look at early voting numbers and also just the fact that he seems so calm and relaxed today.
That's exactly right, Bianca. Look, he's sizzling in the Sun Belt, particularly out in the Southwest. I do think he's going to win Arizona and Georgia, and we're going to know Georgia pretty quickly because they tabulate those ballots very fast, probably between 8 and 10 p.m. The two states that I do have my eye on, though, are North Carolina and Pennsylvania. I think he's going to win North Carolina. If he does extremely well in the state of Virginia and closes that gap, that's a good barometer for North Carolina. But obviously, if he wins Georgia, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania, he will be the 47th president of the United States.
Yeah, Virginia has 13 electoral votes. That could be a surprise there later tonight. North Carolina, he's taken it twice. Third time could be a charm, Ike. Donald Trump also had a closing argument with a lot of, interesting folks. He had Joe Rogan endorse him. Meantime, we had Oprah coming out with Kamala Harris, basically gaslighting Americans. Let's play this. All right, well, she's fear-mongering women, saying that you won't be able to vote ever again if you don't vote this time around. They don't really believe what they're saying, but clearly this, some say, is demonstrating some panic.
It's demonstrating some panic based on a farce. What's interesting is Elon Musk, in his interview with Joe Rogan that I stayed up way too late last night watching, he actually pointed out this same factor as a reason to vote for Donald Trump, because of the mass illegal immigration and then amnesty under Kamala Harris, and then allowing no more swing states to really exist because illegal immigrants will be voting. And I saw a clip earlier on another network where a guy was crying outside of the polling place because he voted for Kamala Harris for his daughters. And what's really a lot of hypocrisy here in this is that you're saying you're voting for her to protect your daughters. If it were up to Kamala Harris and the abortions up until the point of birth, your kids wouldn't even be here. So I think the momentum's clearly on Donald Trump's side.
And you are in California, so you know what illegal immigration has done to your state for decades, Tom, and you once stood on a debate stage against Kamala Harris. So you have men, grown men weeping, and other men like Joe Rogan saying, we're taking back our country. Elon's among them. Very different takes from guys out there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Californians have gained in registration, or California Republicans, because it is such a frontline state, as they have gained in Nevada, they've gained in Arizona, they gained in Georgia, they gained in Pennsylvania. And the early voting up through yesterday showed big drops in early voting in the big cities and among women. And that spells trouble for the Democrats, and it should indicate that President Trump wins the presidency.
We'll be watching you very closely throughout the day and the evening. We'll be here very late, giving everyone the best coverage. And I appreciate your analysis today, guys. Ike, Ford, Tom, we'll be talking real soon.
Thank you, Bianca.
Take care.
Thanks, guys.